Okay, everybody, here we go. Game 2 against FalafelWaffle. This time, we are going to go a little crazy and do everything except base game. I've been practicing this, and it is a little crazy. I can tell you that. Interestingly, we have a bunch of brown powers here. Don't like the fruit dove. I think we might just go with the frog mouth and dig. My opponent, FalafelWaffle, is going first. And yeah, I think we just gotta start there. Get some points off of that frog mouth. Unfortunately, we will be providing plenty of nectar opportunity if we do that to my opponent. So is that something we love? Not a ton in the tray we're too excited about, but this is the thing with only expansions is that way less brown powers, way more yellow powers, teal powers, white powers, pink powers. Do we like... I don't think we like that fruit dove. I mean, giving food to my opponent, we get an extra cherry. I'm not so sure we like this guy either. Don't like the shell duck either, because we don't want to be resetting the tray all the time. Do we have faith in the frog mouth to get us going? I guess we could have a little faith in the frog mouth. Don't know if we want the nightingale. Could make for the start of a wetland engine, but I don't know. It's probably hard to do a wetland engine without base game. So we're gonna start there. Did shell duck do anything for us? No. First end of round goal, less than 3. Less than or equal to 3. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna grab up our food. See what happens. Alright, power color. Does that change anything? Kinda like the mannequin. Maybe we grab him up. That makes it a 4-point card. Plus we get to play another card at the end, so... This will give us one... We want to hold on to the cherry. We'll hold on to the cherry. Beaks facing left. Grubby food costs. Oh, the fruit dove is questionable. It's just hard to plan with the fruit dove. It gets confusing. My brain power, because you're getting 2 cherries. Like, do you get the 2 cherries? Do you not get the 2 cherries? Every time I get that thing, I feel like I have an overabundance of cherries. But you know, food is a point. So, okay, I've convinced myself. We'll do this. We'll just go from there. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I've been practicing this against the computer. And of course, it's hard to gauge how things are going against a computer versus against a real-life person. It's just night and day. But, yeah, points tend to be pretty high. I don't think I ever get an engine going. I missed what he grabbed. Reveals a fairy wren, small birds. Are we gonna have 2 of those? No. We're not gonna... Is it less than? Yeah, so we are going to have none of those. We'll go here. Alright, and it's just a matter of digging for a bit. These 2 are a bit synergistic, but not enough for me to grab them. We don't like going small birds anyways. They seem to be cheap. With all these expansions and all this, with nectar, you really want to lean a little harder onto your expensive birds, I feel. Alright, well, that move I'm not too worried about. Might have been a rough start for my opponent. We just have to make sure we don't get too much nectar, I suppose. Or grab nectar when my opponent has plenty of food. So for now, let's do a little digging. That might be okay. It is going... Does it reset the tray? Yes, it does. We don't like those... Well, We're going to be doing a lot of tray resets, I see. Maybe we... So I think we start... Well, we don't have anything for our grassland yet. This guy could go into the grassland, but I think we want to put him in our wetland. I always have that... Well, I have that compulsion to build out the wetland early. Opponent grabbed up a couple food, left a nectar, and no, it did good. Might have grabbed two. Must have grabbed two. All right. We don't want to be resetting the feeder all the time, and we want to compete in the nectar battle. Oh, that's right. Must have reset with 3 nectar there. Still feel like... Is it worth getting this guy down at this point? Yeah, you know what? We want to compete with his end of round goal, I think. My opponent's got 1 down. We can put him down. Grab up our own food. Okay. Auto wins dull. That's a nice one. It's a tucking bird. We'll do this. Is my opponent going to then go for food again? Quite possible. We'll do that. We'll just grab ourselves a grub. I say no to this guy. We'll maybe spend our nectar as soon as possible here. Hope that my opponent does not go for food. I have a feeling that already with our resetting of the bird feeder so often, plus the parrot, my opponent's going to easily win most, if not all, of the nectar battles. But I've been wrong before, so let's just see. So a recap. Spoiler alert for game 1. We played base game, and we both got our grassland engine going. FalafelWaffle won that game by 2 points. And remember, we are playing 4 games with the victor being the highest combined score. So far, FalafelWaffle is up by 2. I can tell you that this game is the game that I am most worried about because at least from my practice sessions, this had huge point swings depending on what kind of cards you got. So yeah, we're just going to have to see if my opponent gets some really strong cards and we don't do quite so well, could easily get up another 20 points here. So fingers crossed that is not the case. It's not a blowout. But of course, if we get the good stuff, then it's quite possible that we pull well ahead. We'll just have to see. Still feel like I'm kind of flying blind with expansions only, but probably played enough Wingspan at this point to have good instincts on it. Alright. He did gain food, so he's just going hard on the nectar. Hopefully he doesn't have something huge to play there. We're gonna do... So now we can get rid of... Do we want to get rid of... We'll get one nectar into the wetlands. Grab a couple there. Put down our kookaburra. Do more digging and get some food and some caches, or some caches out of it. Maybe, I don't think we're going to be able to get down any more cheap cards. Only 2 turns left, so we're just going to dig. If you're resetting the tray with 1 bird, the bird feeder with 1 bird, you might as well do it with 2, right? We now have 1 nectar in 2 of our 3 habitats. Common night. Okay, he's going to be passing out food. He's going for a wetland engine. That's what he grabbed. Perhaps I have underestimated I don't know about him. Does he give out food to everybody? He does. Sea Eagle we kind of like. We're getting nothing but brown powers here. It's kind of shocking to me. What? Do we get to keep it, or do you have to cash it? Oh, okay. So this is a keep. We'll take a rat. I'm wondering if that is the best move, if we are definitely going to play this guy. I think it's fine. Look at that. We could cash any of these. We'll cash this guy. Is that swan becoming any more appealing? I don't think. Well, there's two. Don't think we want to be passing out food to a wetland engine. I guess we both have a point generator and a food generator. Luckily, his food generator gives us food as well. Unfortunately, we have no cheap grass. Maybe we should have grabbed up a fairy wren or something in case he gave us the food for it. But don't know if it's worth chasing that end of round goal. I think we are we tied, or is he ahead by one? No, he's ahead by one. That's a shame. We're going to get 2 turns in a row here, one before the end of round and one after, so that'll be nice. Get a tray reset, get a grain. Nothing in the... Feels like it's going to be a lot of carrion crow, predators. We got 1 predator already. We got 2 predators. We're going to get a 3rd. I kind of like that guy. Alright, these are both predators? Yes. Okay. Carrion crow it is, most assuredly. Get 1 off the top. Not a predator. Snag up that carrion crow. Get a grub. Get a cache. Lose out on a pink-eared duck, but we're okay with that. Suddenly I'm excited. We're gonna shoot for... Opponent's gonna be passing out a lot of food. Kelp gull is not too scary. Exchanging a food for a card, basically. It's all a point no matter what. For the most part, so I don't think we need to deny that guy. I'm eyeballing that Australian Raven. Is it going to be one of those games, is the question, where we have an overabundance of food? I don't think it's going anywhere. My opponent might wipe the tray. He doesn't see anything there he likes. Do we want to snag the Raven? It is a yellow power, so we like that. Good with our bonus card. I think we snag it. Not the predator. What is it with wetland birds and me these days? It's a little ridiculous. We had that huge draw of wetland birds last time. Alright, well, sadly we have no nectar. But that is the way it goes sometimes. I feel like if we do one more... yeah, we have to reset that tray again. It's not going to get us what we want. Although, I guess we could grab a grub, reset the tray, grab a nectar, get a cherry off the fruit dove. Gotta get this carrion crow down before the end of round. Feeling kind of good about this. I don't know. If he really gets a strong wetland engine going, it's going to be scary, but there is, he's going for food. Reveals no nectar. Okay, so We don't want to play this guy. How are we doing with his end of round goal? We're up by 1. Nothing in the tray is facing left. Cavity nest help with anything? Not really. Oh, let's see here. I think we draw one more time and hope for another rat. Hope for predators, hope for another rat. Oh, that's nice. Not a predator. Don't like that guy. We got the rat. So that's good. Cache a grub. That's fine. We'll put down our sea eagle. Stick him into our forest. See if my opponent goes for even more nectar. We got lots of cards here. Don't know what kind of tucking birds we get with just the expansions. I'd have to think about that. We do have the Swift starter pack, so there is a Swift, I think. Let you lay an egg anywhere. That guy might be good with us. We're heading 2 of the current... we can get this guy down too. 2 of the current nectar battles, so that's nice. Unfortunately, we don't have much facing the correct direction except for the Hawfinch. Not what we're going for this game. Once again, I missed what my opponent just grabbed. Maybe something wetland bird that gets you cards. Ooh. Okay, we gotta go one more time and get that owl, that's for sure. There is no doubt about that in my mind. Okay, we'll grab him. Hope for another rat. We don't get it, but that's fine. Get a cache. Now we can grab the rat if we want to. After we get food. So now the question becomes, do we do the double play? I feel like, given the egg situation, it's not really worth expanding it out when we can get these 2 guys down instead at some point. Eggs are precious, so if we start expanding our habitat out too early into double egg territory, it's going to be a real burden on us. So let's just get this guy down. Fine with that. Now we need to get down our carrion crow. Not doing well on our bonus card. But we're going to get down the carrion crow and the raven into our grassland. So could turn into a 6-point bonus card easily if we get a brown power down there. All right, here we go. Let's grab this guy. We can check a card, most certainly. Grab nectar. Grab a rat. Will we have the food we need for our carrion crow? The answer is yes. Have a couple rats there. We'll, do we keep that? Nope, we cache it. Oh, do we pass out the cherries? Opponent puts down the fairy wren. Tiny bird. Facing the wrong way, but still 3 turns left. Plenty of cards. He's only got 1 so far, so we must have plans. He's got to have plans, but okay, so this is going to test my theory out. He's going little birds. I'm going big birds. Don't think we pass out the cherry. Maybe at the end of the game, once it becomes time to activate that raven, then we can start passing out the cherries. But for now, I think not. Is my opponent going to go for food? Is he going to be able to spend up all the nectar if he does? It's only got a single egg, so if he goes for food, I only see him getting down 1 card, so probably won't go for food here. I think we get down our carrion crow and then just lay a couple eggs. It's gotta be done. We're not getting anything that gives us eggs. The pain point of so many non-base game Oceania board games. It just hurts you inside when you do that 2-egg lay so late in the game. End of round 2 and you're only getting 2 eggs. Phew. Not pretty. Opponent grabbed up a couple cards and kindly gives us a wedge-tailed sea eagle, which we luckily have time to grab, so we'll do that. We get ourselves a peregrine, or a red-legged partridge as well. Do we switch gears and play him this turn? I don't think so. I think that'll be prioritized next turn. We don't get any rats, unfortunately, which is what we want. I feel like we got enough grubs, but yeah, we'll get another one. Can never have enough grubs. Give my opponent boatloads of nectar, but he's got 2 turns left. Alright, gain some food. What? How much nectar do you really need, my friend? We'll get down our carrion crow. That is the correct food. Okay. It might have been better to put the partridge down there. It's going to be lay eggs, get the food, play the partridge, lay eggs again for the extra eggs. I don't know. It might have been better to sacrifice the carrion crow. It kindly leaves us the nectar. Got lots of food, but I'm sure he will go for food after we do this. We can definitely get rid of a card. I'm not going to be playing you. Grab up all that nectar. What do we want? Doesn't matter, right? It's a cache, it's a cache. We'll cache a... Well, we like the rat, so we'll do this. No to you. We got so much food. Lay a couple eggs. Play our Rufus Owl. There is a European roller, luckily, in the tray where you'll be able to tuck. Get more food. Play our partridge. Lay some eggs. And then it's just going to be getting down all the predators we can. Opponent gains food, grabs up that extra nectar. Let's see here. Doesn't matter where we put this. As long as it's not in the second column. Now he's going to be giving us... Okay, well, I feel a little better about that. We are going to be getting eggs. That will actually help us quite a bit. So now I have to ask myself if I really want to put down the partridge. Let's see what he does with that. He's got so much food. Why would he ever need to go back into his... He's not going to activate it very much, so... I think we do... let it be. We'll grab up a grain or two here. Play our partridge. So let's see here. Star nest birds. He's only got 2. I'm feeling pretty good about this game. Suddenly, I am feeling okay. Get rid of another card. You can go. Tuck that roller. Nothing. Continue to deny, say no to you. Red start. Too late for our red start, friend. I think it's worth it to get down the partridge. And then just lay a couple eggs. And then it's going to be the eagle. and the Raven, I believe, for the final stretch here. Only one egg left, so we do need to get the partridge down right now. Oh, we get an egg. Okay. Continue to go for food. Can we get both down? I think we can. So that's, oh, that was so helpful. We're still going to do the partridge. We'll do that. Yep. We approve. And then the eagle will be quite a nice play for us. Then we got to think about what we're going to do for the final here. We don't have much here that we care about. Those might just be tucked or chucked for points. Not so sure. If a white power bird shows up here, or maybe even a pink power, but those tend to not be very expensive birds, so it'd be nice to get a white power down here to get a 6-point ethologist going. Opponent's going to be winning most of these end of round goals. Could play the Raven now, but I think do we want the cash? Let's see. Let's see if what he does. Are we going last this? Yeah, we are. So if he doesn't play something with the grub, we'll put down the Raven. We'll lose out on a cash, but gain 3 points. Very much worth it. Okay, well, he just solidified that one, so we'll do this. Right, yes. Okay, well, he's winning all the end of round goals. It's a little scary. You just get an extra bonus card. Those can be pretty powerful. We'll get our 5 caches. Yeah, I think it's just going to be... We got a decent engine going, so I think it's just going to be getting down the... Oh, there's a heron there. There's a godwit. Do we need to take the time to deny those, or just get our engine going? The godwit could be quite good for my opponent. We've only got 5 turns left. I think it's going to be... Well, we've got only 2 spaces here. So running the engine 3 times is going to be a bit suboptimal, but not terrible. We get a single point if we go here with the frogmouth. Plus the food for the kookaburra, which will help us with the raven. I think we gotta deny him. Do we deny? We don't like this guy particularly. We don't have the time. We'd much rather run our engine. What exactly do we need? We need a rat. We'll cash that guy. I feel like we just play the raven. Oh, we have to lay some eggs first. Just play the raven, lay some eggs, play the raven, lay more eggs. So let's see here. This guy will be a 5 plus... we'll have 2 food left over. 7-point play. This guy would be... That would have been a 5-point play as well. But we like building out our... Oh, plus this is the +2 with the bonus card, so... He does give us an egg. We're okay with that. If he only gives us the one, I think we still come out on top with just 2 egg spaces remaining. We'll get rid of him. Should we get rid of him? You know, maybe something insane happens. I don't see what could possibly happen that would be insane. But there's definitely better cards to discard, like you. Discard that guy. Do that. Excellent. My opponent does not have any tuck when they tuck. Nope. Get our eggs. Get our 2 food here. Somehow we're winning 2 nectar battles. What is that about? Opponent with 4 turns left and 2 nectar, so you can do some tie-in. Alright, well, he's got a bird to play at the end. Not a lot of food in hand. We'll get down our friend, the raven. That is fine. Clear out these 2. Oh, I forgot. Do we add +3 with this guy for our egg space? I don't remember. That's a good card. Okay, well, he's going good. He's getting the bonus card, so now it's getting a little scary. Definitely. Tying up 2 end of round goals. I mean, 2... I always do that. 2 nectar battles. Yeah, we'll do this. Come on, buddy. Excellent. That guy is doing the work today. I have such poor luck with those wedge-tail eagles and whatever the other one is. The butcher bird. It's very nice to see it coming through here. Alright, my opponent gained food, did not give us an egg. Has 0 eggs himself. I guess he's going to lay eggs the final turn. That's going to allow him... He's only got 2 cards. One of them is going to be played with the magpie lark. He's going to have to lay his eggs into the forest. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see what those 2 cards are. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared, but it's only a 4-point turn, and we have a potential 9-point turn here. If we have our wedge-tailed eagle hit, we will discard... we like that guy. I think the honey buzzard. Last time I played a honey buzzard, it failed every time except for the last round when it did not matter where it gave me 1. So, we're done with the honey buzzard. He's dead to us. Okay. Are you going to be 3 for 3? We really want these 2 points. Yeah, well, we wanted it too much. It's okay. That's what happens when you want it too much. 7-point play there. 2 very weak final turns for my opponent. I think it's a 0-point and a 4-point. Yeah, he didn't get any points. We got some pretty strong points. So as a recap here, losing 1 nectar battle, winning 0, losing all of the end of round goals. So no one can ever accuse me of being too concerned with the end of round goals anymore. What else? Tons of caches. Big point birds on our side. Bonus cards on my opponent's side. It's going to have 3 by the end. I think this might be a little bit close. I'm not going to say I'm confident. I don't think I am confident. We got a lot of points on the board, but end of round goals is going to be crushing, and bonus cards is going to be crushing. So we only have 6. My opponent probably could easily have 20 with 3 bonus cards with expansions only. So could have mechanical engineer. So lots of bonus cards that actually offer up a lot of points. So we get a nice 5 caches here. Let's just see. Okay, let's go to the board. Fingers crossed on... Oh, first my opponent has to gain his. He's got a lot to do. Holy cow! Nothing but yellow powers. That one's weak. That one's fine. No, this one's quite weak. How many little boars does he have? Only one, two, three. He's got four. It's a 5-point play. This guy's a 6-point card. Snowy Owl gonna grab another bonus card. Oh man, it's a bonus card game. But it's only 2 points. So yeah, we'll see. Man, bonus cards are gonna could be the death of us. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, we get something too. We get a couple caches. Take it. Oh, yep. Somehow we tied two of these. Very happy about that. Okay. My opponent shoved all his nectar into the wetlands. Okay. Well, let's just see. Don't know about this one. It's all going to be about the bonus cards. We're going to have, well, we get has more there. But okay, here it is. 6 to 15. Not bad. Only 11 points there. End of round goal. He's up by quite a bit, but we have tons of eggs. Uh-oh. Food on cards. Is it going to be enough? Pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Now we are absolutely. Oh, wait. Whew. 114 to 104. That puts us 8 points ahead going into game three. That we are very satisfied with. Let's do an overview, see what my opponent had for his bonus cards. Well, oh, could not get Mechanical Engineer. That's painful. You hate to see that. Forest Data Analyst. Couldn't do much with that. Yeah, he got some rough bonus cards. Bird Bander's tough. Oh, consecutive. We lucked out there big time. Those are some tough bonus, except for Mechanical Engineer. But yeah, we lucked out that he could not complete that guy. So, whew, man, what a game. Feel good about that one. We'll go back, we'll show some details. So that leaves us with two more games of all base game plus all expansions. Up by 8 points. That gives me a boost of confidence. Yeah, so we'll just have to check you guys on the next game. Hope you are enjoying this little series between Falafel Waffle and I. And we will check you guys on the next one. Take it easy.